Since having a huge social circle is often one of the factors that is associated with an attractive man, someone with a lone wolf personality is often seen as a person who will find it tough to get dates. But on the contrary, some of the most attractive men I personally know, the ones who are always dating hot women one after another, are people that can be categorized as loners. This can be odd to most men, especially to those who take action to be more social just to seem more attractive to women. But if you are one of those who find it odd, it means that you don't yet realize the powerful attractive signals that loners can display. Firstly, let's not confuse being a lone wolf with being antisocial. They are two very different things. A guy who loves being solitary doesn't mean that he hates being social. These two states are not polar opposites whereby they cannot coexist. For example, just because you prefer to do your work outside the presence of your team does not mean that you don't enjoy partying with them at the club. Get it? Circumstances can play a role in which personality hat you prefer to wear, and just because you prefer to do things alone does not equate to you being reclusive, antisocial, introverted, or being a hermit. So here are the attractive traits of the lone wolf personality. Mysterious. Mystery is a weirdly attractive trait that both men and women find attractive. I can't put a finger on why it is. It is probably because of the endless possibilities you can think of a person because you can't read them like a book. If you already know what a person is all about and can read him like an open book, there is no room to imagine any more possibilities. Whereas, if you already know maybe 30% of what a person is about, but unable to tell what the remaining 70% makes up, it leaves a lot of space for your imagination to run wild. And as you might already know, women loves to let their creative thinking run wild. Even if a man is indeed a sore loser, there is no way you can assume that with certainty when he hides his remaining 70% of who he really is. Independent. Independence is a very powerful attraction spike. And how can they trust someone to do that if he can't even take care of himself? A lone wolf definitely displays this trait. You wouldn't be running off on your own unless you are able to take care of yourself. Confidence. A lot of women list confidence as the most attractive factor about a man. Even if you have a six-pack as hard as stone or bulging biceps, you won't rate highly on the masculinity scale if you don't carry yourself around with confidence. In fact, if you don't already know, many people see men who spend more time at the gym than they spend with women as people who are so low on self-esteem that they work out so much just to hide that part of them. In order for a guy to go off on his own, he must be confident of himself. Perception is reality. Doesn't seek approval. We all know that approval-seeking behavior is unattractive to women. It is the method to show that you are not approval-seeking that is the problem for most men. Well, here is a good way to do just that. Just for not following the group, you are already saying that you do not bow to social pressure as you have a mind of your own. You have your own opinion and you are not afraid to stand up for it. More than that, you don't need people to like you to feel good about yourself. That's some powerful mental game right there.